And
Well, that's new.
yeah. So, and you'll see that I'm covering it up with heavy armor blocks. So if it happens to explode somehow, it's not going to take the rest of the ship with it. Let's see. So next, I'm going to go ahead and finish the front before I take you down into the hangar. So right here, hey Parker, you want to get ready to go ahead and draw the curtains for me?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay, so this here is double thick windows made with bulletproof glass. You can just barely see that there is something going on inside there. And over here on the side, this is only a single pane window. But go ahead and pull the shades for me if you would there, Parker. So you see, basically, we've got a blast shield here. And we've got some the same type of thing in here. Looks a little bit different. I'm going to go inside here so you can see it as Parker cracks a beer open. All right, you want to go and open those for me, please?
Sorry.
Hey, not a problem. Open those back up for me if you would.
Yeah, no problem.
So if we happen to get attacked and somebody looks like they might be able to punch through our glass and other defenses, then you know, we'll go and we'll pull the blast shades down to keep us from losing air pressure for as long as possible. If air pressure does get lost in here, this system here is designed to from the stairwells to seal everything off, so if we do lose pressure in one location, we don't lose it all over the ship. Now as we go down here, this here will continue down as I just kind of drop because I can. You'll see that this will go down to what is... this is going into the hangar bay. So as we come into the hangar bay, you can see there where the upper door opens and closes. This here is going to be the hangar airlock. Currently, we only have the one door set, and we've got all these redundant systems so that if there is a loss of pressure somewhere, we're going to be okay in whatever area we're already at. So, of course, both of those doors will close. I think we're going to need to get some kind of a door over here, too, maybe. We'll
Into
get to
the
that.
lower region of restore the ships over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perhaps. So over here, this is where we're going to actually be parking most of our ships. Down in here
Well,
for the
small
smaller...
ships, anyhow.
Yeah, the smaller ships will go in here. Medium-sized ships will sit in this bay here. More likely fighters, something like that. Oh, and he's closing the upper door there. Let me go and turn off my light so you can see. This is currently how we've got
You
it
want me
lit
to
up.
open both of them just to show how it works?
Yeah, you can go and open them up again.
Daniels?
Yeah, I already did it earlier, but yeah, go for it. So this is just one of those things that we're really, really happy with how we've been able to get everything working. Here we've got a conveyor system that feeds in from the main, or from the refinery ship. There's a connector that comes down into here that feeds into the Minotaur cannons, so that those can always be kept full of ammo. There's also, through here, there's going to be another refinery station, which is one of the things that I'm working on right now, is getting some of that built with the power system and storage first in here, and then we'll have some additional refining in this section of the ship here, so that we don't have to rely on the refinery's ship in case it's out doing its job of collecting ore. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. So,
That list is just going to keep getting longer.
yeah, it is. Here we've got a small welding ship. Calzone made a micro welder. This one here is basically our...
Actually, it's not going to be a micro welder anymore.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No, I discovered on the mod authors page that the small cargo blocks, because it's the single blocks,
Yes.
it it uses the small cargo container connector
Yeah.
port logic, which means it can't transfer large objects. That
Okay.
includes
Large
the
steel
steel plates we were
tubes and-
trying to shove around.
Okay.
So if it
Nice.
can't wield steel plates, it'd say, well, that's kind of not the point, but oh well. Kind of one of the main things I was going to use it for.
Neviant is asking, how do we defend? Well, people can attack our ship, but we currently have quite a few defenses. This here is our drill ship. So I just wanted to kind of show you where that was. You can see here on each side we have one missile turret and one Gatling turret. And then on each side and underneath we currently have Minotaur cannons. So, yeah, we do have some defenses in place already. If this isn't enough to keep you at bay right now, we are adding more over time, but we're kind of going from front to back in building it. I would not be surprised, if I were you, if either by the end of this session or the end of my next session, you see some more guns on this. Because we're definitely going to be adding more guns further back. Some of them will probably even be hidden somewhere. Because we've got some really cool things to use to hide guns and missile launchers and things like that. So it is an open, server. Anyone can come on, and they are able to
User was
attack.
Moved to your channel. User was moved out of
A
your
what?
channel.
I was just saying that people can come and attack us. It's an open open PvP.
No. In the
Yeah,
chat
this-
server here, someone named Juan was moved into our channel and then immediately moved out. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
what?
heard that. So that's what we've got so far. As you can see here,
Who's
we're
Juan and why was he in our channel?
as you can see here, we're still kind of building the. This here's kind of like the about the middle, almost the exact middle of the ship. There's still going to be a little bit more to go back, and then there will be maybe like a final third. You could say that we're almost 2/3 done here. Obviously, we need to get some more thrusters here on the side so that we can maneuver properly. We're going to need to put in some gyros, all sorts of things that are going to be going into this. Our main goal is to be defensive in nature. That's why the guns don't actually fire until you get fairly close. But if you get close enough, there's quite a few guns that are going to be firing at you. And
boy, oh boy, will they not miss.
Yeah, and we can always take over and shoot at longer range if we want from any of our guns. So that is always a very nice bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and keep working on getting this power system set up.
I'm helping with that.
Okay.
Clearly.
So yeah, the main thing here was just getting the components in. We should have most of them now. I made up the small steel tubes. Okay, you got those finished.
I need some motors. That's what I'm missing.
And let's
Here,
see.
why don't you just wait and just tell me what we need, and then I'll move it all over into my ship.
Okay. Well, you don't have to. We can put it in manually, just as long as you're there to pull the trigger, basically.
Oh yeah, that's right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So used to having to come all the way back to the ship to get it. Now
Yeah.
we don't have to.
Okay. So what else does it need right now? I know it needs some metal grids. I also
Construction
need.
components, reactor components, and large steel tube, I believe.
Okay. Let me go and throw in some metal grids. Is that all it needs? Looks like it. 200 large steel tubes. Some construction components. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn off the ore detector for now, because I don't really need to be seeing where ore is. It's just kind of covering up things. Alright, so 92 construction components. Looks like some more of those are being made. Do you have steel plates in there by any chance?
I do not, actually, right now.
Okay, because I need to put
Why
in...
can't I grab anything out of this cargo container, this large one?
Because I don't think it's connected.
It's
to
not
the rest of the
connected yet.
system.
The small one is. But the large one
Oh.
isn't connected yet. But it will be.
Yeah,
Very
that's what I was
soon.
confused about.
Understandable.
Come over here.
You know what? Let me go ahead and connect it then while I'm here. Doo-doo-doo. So all I need is some steel plates. And let's see, what should I'm just going to put a standard connector on there. Let's go with a standard 90 degree, I think. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna need a T at least. So let me put an X on there.
I think I'm actually going to go get some steel plates. We got a lot of space we need to weld up. Look at it.
Okay.
And then that way when you're in the heavy armor systems, I can just weld them right up for you.
Large steel tubes.
Let's see.
Which, by the way, we need to talk to Cyber here soon. I want to get the... They made there's a new mod that came out that it's really nice, and it's the drop-down ramp to be able to enter into a ship.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Definitely want that. I
Yes.
have a ship design that would be perfect, as in a localized defense system for the ship.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh.
I don't know how things would be able to pop out of it, honestly. It doesn't look like it's going to have a lot of room for anything other than, like, people-type things to maneuver through it.
No. That's what I meant. It's like be like a boarding ramp, not a...
Okay, yeah. Well, I saw some people were talking about, oh, yeah, I can totally see, like, putting...
Guns popping out of that? No.
Yeah, guns popping out.
Large steel tubes is what it needs now.
Yes.
I like whoever put the antenna on the welder. Thank you. I don't know who it was, but thank you.
That was BT, actually.
Okay, so the welder cargo 1 is
yourself?
not connected to the system? Does it need to be locked? Because I can't
What?
transfer things between welder cargo 1 and the...
Welder cargo is no longer attached. That's why you can't grab it.
Okay,
It's
well,
behind
Right behind you.
no, I was just seeing it connected to the system.
Here, I can just weld whatever you got missing here.
No, that's
hopefully
okay.
I'll
I'm
try you.
so somebody put some stuff in here and it's not pulling out. So I'm trying to get what I need to finish what I'm working on.
Well, I put some of the motors in there, so...
Alright, that's not quite done yet. Let me go ahead and do this.
Needs steel tubes and reactor components by
Yep.
the buttload.
Yes, we do.
They're
They're all there.
Probably just take that. You know what? I'll probably just grab them all in one trip. That way you guys don't have to sit there and do 1,000 trips back and forth.
It's not going to take that long. They're not as big as things like generator components.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The large steel tubes would be a little bit, but...
Yeah, so the large storage container here is now open.
Oh, okay, cool.
Open
Let
for
me know when that
business.
thing's full. I'll just...
Well,
Yeah.
it's not set to automatically pull. So, let's see, what are we currently producing? Okay, large steel tubes.
Yeah, I just switched it.
Okay.
Should have as many as we need here in any second now.
Okay, good. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these blocks in. These just need steel.
169 of 200.
Yep. Okay,
Cranking
so
out a
how...
bunch right now.
Yeah. And then it's going to need another
30
66
of 'em.
after that hits 200.
Yep.
And then we need to put some stinking lights in this place.
199.
Oh, you know what? I've actually got some of those on me. Let me go and make some lights in here. I'm just going to go with standard lights in here. These don't need to be anything
And reactor
special.
Components 145 of 800.
Okay, so let's go one off from there, I think. Or two. Yeah, we should be able to go two off.
I'll just go over the top.
Over